Hey YouTubers, it's Danielle. Today I will be covering a popular ship within the X-Men fandom, Jean Grey and Wolverine. Now personally, I am a Jean Grey and Cyclops shipper as they are my favorite couple within the Marvel Universe, but there are a fair share that love the idea of Jean and Wolverine being romantically connected. But let's get into why these two are shipped to be together in the first place. I want to talk about their connection that they have that is easy to see firsthand. Jean, being a telepath, is able to have extreme empathy and compassion for everyone that she comes into contact with due to being able to sense what everyone feels around her. This is a trait that allows her to be connected psychically to anyone that she bonds with, Cyclops and Wolverine being the primary ones. While Jean and Scott very deeply love one another, she also has an unrequited love for the feral Wolverine, Logan. Logan does not remember much from his past due to his memories having been wiped clean from him after being used by Weapon X. He is constantly battling the animal from within and struggles with feeling like a human due to his violent tendencies. It is easy to see why these two have a fan base that ships them, as Jean is able to read Logan's thoughts and see past the animal that is in him that he is fighting with constantly all the time. This could easily be seen in various media, from the original trilogy with Famke Janssen and Hugh Jackman bringing their bond to life, with Logan constantly trying to flirt with Jean and not knowing what Jean sees in Cyclops, whom she has been in love with her whole life. The love that Logan has for Jean is very prominent, especially in The Last Stand, when Jean begs Logan to save her from the Dark Phoenix by stabbing her to death and Logan tearfully telling her, "I love you," before he kills her. In the second Wolverine movie, Logan is constantly tortured by nightmares and flashbacks to him killing this woman that he so deeply loved, who saw past the animal within him. The love between Wolverine and Jean is also displayed in the 90s animated series, in which we see Logan and Jean have a very deep bond, with Logan expressing a huge amount of jealousy over Jean and Scott being together. And when Jean and Scott get married in the second season of the show, we see Logan is filled with rage and takes it out on robots of Cyclops in the Danger Room, expressing just how unhappy he is that Scott and Jean tied the knot. However, in the X-Men Evolution television series, we see a different type of Wolverine and Jean relationship. We see it as more of an uncle-niece relationship due to Jean being a high school student and Logan being a teacher who helped raise her and Scott from the time they came to the Institute as children. This allowed for Logan to have a seemingly romantic bond with Storm and be supportive of Scott and Jean being in a relationship, even saying in one episode that it is about time they confess their love to one another. Now, there are some out there that are disgusted by this relationship. Some believe that Logan and Jean's relationship is dysfunctional, believing that Logan's violent tendencies will have an influence on Jean and her behavior, especially when she is the Phoenix. Others say that the age gap between the two just doesn't work, as Logan was born in the 19th century and is at least hundreds of years older than Jean is, not even caring if he does not age physically. Some say that in the movies, the Logan and Jean pairing was not well established, and when they see Scott and how much he cares and worries for Jean's safety, that just further causes people to want Scott and Jean to be together and fix their relationship that some say is extremely dysfunctional. The relationship between Jean and Wolverine is a true Beauty and the Beast situation, where you have a beautiful woman both inside and out who deeply cares for an animalistic broken soul who is struggling with knowing his place. Now let me know in the comments, do you guys ship Jean and Wolverine, or do you prefer Scott and Jean like I do? And if you want me to cover any more ships that are your personal favorite, you can leave your requests in the comments down below, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!